Boom. Girl. Okay, so first of all, this video is an updated video of my makeup routine because I feel like there isn't much that's changed, but it's always good to refresh. And I am changing how much product I use, and I just really want to step by step explain why I do what the hell I do. Because I've shown you how to do my makeup, but I haven't really told you why I do my makeup the way that I do my makeup. So right now, I'm gonna moisturize using just basic aloe vera gel. If I talk like that the whole time, y'all get pissed. Cause honestly, I've seen some YouTube videos, honey. I'm just like, is your voice really like that, or is this for us? Cause we don't need it, you know? If it's for us, you can cut the shit out. Yeah, girl. Hold on, I ain't gonna talk about nothing else but makeup, cause that'd be my problem. All right, so, I put about a quarter of aloe on here. Like if it was a stack of quarters, 4 quarters, $1, okay? That's how much I put on here. Just so you can get an idea of how much aloe I like to slather around. I had a breakout here and here, and y'all, those bumps are flat. They did turn into actual pimples, because at first I was like, these are just bumps. Oh, and I had one right here. And they all flattened out. And I know what it's from, y'all. One night I didn't wash my face. I just used the face wipe. I was literally so tired, I did not want to get up. So breakouts were the result. Anyway, so the first step is always to moisturize. And I really love aloe vera. Exhibit A of why I will be annoyed as fuck. Damn it. Can I try to put it back? It's crumbly, but can I try to do that? Ugh. And then I hate salt on my finger, make me look like I'm a dirty girl. Dang. Hate when I do that. Anyway, so to me, it's really important to have moisturized skin. And the second step to moisturization is making sure your face is protected once you go outside, because the sun really isn't that bitch to fuck with. So my moisturizer has an SPF in it, and so does my makeup, because I want to make sure that I am protecting my skin, because there's no point in trying to get rid of hyperpigmentation if you're not going to actually block your skin from the sun. Because all the sun is doing is darkening those spots and also causing other little sunspots and discoloration issues. I put this on when the aloe is still pretty much wet, because it helps to smooth this out on my face. And once I get it pretty like smooth into the skin, just because it can be a little casty until it actually goes in the skin, I like to push it in. Now my face is nice and sticky. That's why I love that moisturizer. That's literally why I love this particular moisturizer, and using this as basically as a primer. Am I gonna do this whole video with the bonnet on? That's the question. Okay, so I've been doing like a pump's worth of makeup lately. I don't even know who I am. I really don't. I mean, hello? Oh, damn it. I forgot about all that damn. Girl, I'm gonna just have to step in it and figure out I did that. Whoops. Go ahead, pull the rest out. Look, it happened. Okay. All right, so face is sticky. Another thing to help me spread my makeup out, because I know you're probably like, one pump, bitch, your face is way bigger than a one pump face. And it is. Not even that, it's just like one pump. Is that gonna give you enough coverage? And sometimes it doesn't. Some days I feel like, bitch, you need a little bit more. Go ahead and grab a little bit more. And some days I'm like, you put too much on, girl. You did not need all of that. So I like to give myself a nice like in-between moment. Anyway, I'm spraying this Fix Plus on my face because Fix Plus really keeps my skin looking dewy, and this helps for me to move the makeup around so then I can get the most of this one pump. I lightly tap my brush. You see how it's not a lot on there? I just lightly tap it on my hand, and then I will lightly tap it on my face. Now, why do I do the stippling motion? I'm a girl who in the beginning was using makeup to literally cover up a lot of acne. That was the only reason I was wearing it. I didn't want nobody to know I had so many dark marks up under my skin. This motion was the only motion that helped to cover the marks. When I did this, I was getting streaks. I wasn't getting full coverage. I would have to add more foundation. With this motion, I get more coverage and I don't have to use as much foundation. This is called the stippling motion. Now, fair warning, this foundation, and by the way, I'm using Studio Fix Fluid foundation from MAC. This is an OG foundation for me. I've been using it since I started wearing makeup, really. Actually, I take that back. So when I started wearing makeup, I was just using a powder. But I started using Studio Fix when I was like 19 or 20 and haven't looked back. Now my shade is NC44, but it's a little dark on me right now because I've had 0 tan time. My skin is pale right now. I'm putting it up under my eye because everybody don't like under eye concealer, and I really don't want to be like stuck on under eye concealer, like where I feel like I need it. I want to start getting comfortable again with just using the foundation up under my eyes, because the darkness up under my eyes really isn't that bad. So I've been like forcing myself to do no concealer and just use my foundation. Yeah, so you see how like I'm taking my time and I'm going in each area. Maybe I should scoot this in. I'm really taking my time and going into the area that I'm trying to cover. I'm paying attention to the area and really focusing on that area and then packing the makeup on basically. Get around here in the mouth area. And I use the rest for up under my eyes. Hello? If you have a concealer that you like though, go for it. I know that I don't really need it like that. So any opportunity I could use to like not have to put on as much makeup, I'm gonna take it. That's the foundation, that's step 1. All right, the next thing I do is my brows, because I like my makeup to marinate for a second before I start putting my contour. Yeah, so the next thing that I do is my brows, because I like to let my makeup marinate before I go adding contour. I feel like I'll be moving stuff around, so I kind of like to let it sit on my face for a second and then I'll hop into doing more face stuff. So I'm gonna do my brows. Just gonna brush them up. So I've been trying something new. I've been mixing it up a little bit. This is from NYX. This is their eyebrow pencil, and this is in the color Espresso. I do like this pencil. However, I don't like my brows when I only use the pencil. I don't know if I know how to use it like that yet. So I go in with the powder first. I use powder from LA Girl. This was a random purchase because I was just looking for a powder that was closer to my hair shade, because I was using, why am I talking like this? Why am I talking like this? Anyway, yeah, I was trying to find a powder that was closer to my hair shade. I was using a powder from MAC in the color Corduroy, which has like a red brown, it's like a red brown clay color. The reason why I even knew about that shade was because when my hair was red and when it started turning and was like a light brown, that color made sense for me. Now, because my hair is its natural shade of ashy black, ashy brown, I just use this basic dark brown and brown. I don't use this stuff up here. This is a wax, and then this is what you're supposed to use up under your brows, but I don't use all of that. But if you really like to carve your brows out, then that may be handy for you. So what I do is taking an angled brush. This one is so old, y'all. I couldn't tell you where I got it from, but you can get this angled brush from anywhere. And I just tap it one time here, poop, one time here, toot. Not too much. I squeeze it to make sure that this is in a nice sharp line. I blow on it so then there's no excess product, and then I start my first line. Let's get really zoomed in so you can see what's really going on. And girl, if you see anything, mind your damn business. Now, y'all know the saying about brows. They're not supposed to be identical, okay? So don't go stressing about trying to make them identical. So starting from the bottom, I kind of build the shape out. Lightly, and then I just brush it up so then it's all, so then that line isn't all sharp. You see how that just naturally turned into something? I have a tendency to make my brows too dark sometimes, and so I have to be a little more light-handed and also just pay attention to how much product I'm picking up. So I'm just going through and really kind of tracing my natural shape. The thing is, I'm gonna go back with the pencil, so don't be disturbed. And you see, I'm taking the brush and making sure that line isn't too harsh right here at the front. This one's a little harsh, but I feel like when I go in with the pencil, we can fix all that. So now I take the pencil and I just use this to give me a little bit more structure in the front. So I just fill this in by doing little light strokes to really make it look like hair. That's so lame. Did y'all see that? I hope you're able to see how I did that, because that actually turned out pretty good. Do the same thing over here. And then just to make sure that everything's everything, I just brush it out one good time to make sure we're good. And then take a brow gel. This is from ELF. And I just lightly add that. I just feel like brow gel helps to make everything stay, and it also gives you a visible texture. Like I can see the hairs more like this. And I do like this applicator brush from ELF. The product itself though is a little watery, and sometimes you can't help but pick up too much product, and if you put it on your brows, then you can pick up your brows. So you do have to have a really light hand and be pretty precise with it, or you'll mess up all your work. All right, now it's time to contour. I've been contouring with the this Becca Cosmetics palette, and I'm just using this right here. It ain't nothing too serious. I really just need to add a shadow here. I have high cheekbones, and I've noticed that if I put it in the wrong place, it can make my face look, it just makes my makeup look like it's falling. So I really want to make sure I'm getting it right here in the natural shadow of my face. And that's what y'all should pay attention to when you're applying your contour. Make sure you're putting it in that natural shadow, and you don't need too much. I have a very light hand when I'm applying all my makeup. BT dubs. One contour down. Somebody grab the keys. Now I'm kind of looking at my face, and I see my face is a different color than my neck, and we don't have time for that. So I'm just gonna take a powder and add it here, so then we can have one cohesive skin color. Okay. Boom, boom. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of contour to my nose, not too much, because I feel like I broke myself out when I was doing this too many days in a row. I definitely got a pimple on my nose, and I was like, this ain't high school. I haven't had a pimple on my nose since high school. Ridiculous. Now, let me tell you what I've been using for highlight. This is just a little shimmer, okay? Pick it up from your local beauty supply store, and I just take it and put it on the bridge and on the tip here. I think I'm gonna add a little bit all over my lid just because I really like this color. So I'm gonna just, see how pretty that is? Or can you not see how pretty that is? Is it not that pretty? Oh, might be regretting this. It just looks like shimmer. It ain't really even hitting on nothing. Trust me. Now I'm gonna go in with a blush. I cannot do a face without blush. Yeah, hello. If I'm not wearing blush, then I just don't feel like my makeup's complete. And I absolutely hate when makeup artists don't put blush in the right place. Like, that can ruin a whole look. So I'm just using this blush from MAC, which I need some new blush. I'm not completely in love with my blush looks lately, but I put it right here on the apple of the cheek. Don't start it here and work it back. You can work it back, but start it here on the apple. Everybody knows you put it on the apple. I don't care what they say. And I do naturally work it into my contour. Yeah, look at that face. Just looks like a rosy face. And then when it's all said and done, right? You take your big brush, your big fluffy brush, you just tap it on the face, no sweeping, just tapping. Just making sure everything's there. And then take your Fix Plus, spray it down. While that's drying, it's time to apply the mascara. I am not loving this mascara right now. I love Maybelline Great Lash, but I hate this brush. I gotta get better with my mascara because I get my mascara literally everywhere. And that's not the move. Oh, also, I've always been a mascara girl who gets blackest black. I'm gonna start getting brown. You know why? Because brown will help to make my eyes pop. Yeah. And I have brown eyes. So I want my eyes to pop this summer. I'm getting brown mascara. Damn it. Got it on my damn face. I don't know what the trick is to not get mascara on your lids, but I need to find the fuck out. I really need to find it out. Like, that's why one of the reasons I also don't do eyeshadow, because when I put on mascara, it's a wrap. All that work is about to get spotted. This wand is horrible. Okay. Boink. So I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. I'm just gonna wipe off this lip. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. The lip that I always do, first and foremost, is just Carmex. This is the only chapstick I trust. You can put on a gloss, you can put on lipstick, you can put on whatever you want to. I'm just putting on this Carmex because that's all a girl needs. A girl has no name. All right, let's talk about this. Right, I know, but also, I know. So we're just going to pink, tink, put those to the side. Oh yeah, boink, toink, roink, zoink, boink. Y'all, I'm a brand new woman. I'm a brand new woman. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just gonna give me a nice little part here, if you don't mind. Yeah, you guys, my hair is literally straight right now, and it's been straight now for a week. I love it. I got my hair done by Monica, aka Mono's Hair. That's literally the only person who I trust in the city of New York to do my hair. And really, she's the only person who's done my hair. Oh, besides the Pantene guy. But yeah, I love my hair. I've been just putting it up in those little buns every day, and that is what keeps the curl at the bottom. And you could do one bun or two buns. The first couple of days I was just doing the one bun, but now that, you know, we're a weekend, I've been doing two buns. My head is starting to get a little itchy. I don't know how you're supposed to take care of your scalp when your hair is straight. Because my thing is, if I add oil to my scalp, then my hair is gonna be oily. So if y'all have any tips on how to preserve straight hair and keeping your scalp moisturized while doing so, then let me know. My hair looks shiny, it feels great. I got it cut this short because my ends were literally horrible, and we didn't even have to cut off that much, but it was just like, if we gonna cut it into a style I'm gonna be like feeling like a brand new bitch in. So we cut it all off, and here we are. Not as short as the first time. The first time I got it cut, it was up here, bone straight, and so now bone straight, it's like sitting a little past the shoulder, so we're about right here with it. And the back is also pretty short. I never care what the back is doing because that's y'all problem, not mine. It is what it is. I really don't care. What? When are they coming? You know, people sometimes really bug me. God. Who's calling me? Who? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Makeup is basic, but it's done. Hopefully you picked up some tips while you were watching this. Hopefully you learned something new. You could try something new. Let me know, are y'all like following these tips? Have you noticed that your face is looking more flawless? Like, what do we really need to discuss? Hair, you see it. And no, we did not film because I really went in there with the just, I need to cut off these dead ends. I didn't know if I was really going to get my hair straightened and all of that and all of that. But y'all seen people get their hair straightened before, so don't act like y'all missing out on something major, because you're really not. But I will record when I wash my hair. I do think I'll be bald headed when I wash it, just because I don't know how much shrinkage we'll have. So I'm just like, I wonder how short my hair is going to be. I feel like up to here, so which means it's gonna be out like this. I don't know, we'll see. I really have no clue. But I've really just been enjoying having straight hair. The weather's been on my side and my hair's really been behaving. I do wear a shower cap when I get in the shower, obviously. And at night I just wear my bonnet and put it in those 2 buns. So I've really been able to keep up with it. Boink. But yeah, this is the hair, and I feel so cute with it this length, with this little curl on the end. It's just like giving me everything I need in that time. So all right, I'm done because I ain't really talking much. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.